get better at remembering to wave and put myself on the right screen and all the things. Hey Yeti, how you doing? You feeling any better? I haven't heard much from you. Anyway, I think we might want to jump right into it, more or less. So, we just move over to the live screen, and we're just going to get going. We're not going to spend a lot of time on this starting soon. There's not a lot of updates and stuff. What there is a description of the surprise. Oh, good. I'm glad you're feeling better. I really need to clap anyway. It's just what I need. I'm sorry you're not feeling fully better, but I'm glad you're somewhat better. Anyway, bit of an explanation of what we're doing and why it's for Riri and everything. So this, as you can tell, is Mother Nature from the new Enchanted by Nature pack. And there are a bunch of her, because this is going to be a series if I have my way. I have a few Sims Facebooks and such that I'm in. And in one of them, the other day, I saw a post by someone who was remaking Mother Nature based on Te Fiti from Moana. Did a really good job, actually. But thing is, Te Fiti from Moana is based on Te Fiti, Moana, etc. of actual myth and legend and lore. And it got me thinking about the Mother Natures and their equivalents from across... Ooh. Well, that's unfortunate. From across all the different mythologies. What the... There we go, that should do it. From all the different mythologies and cultures around the world. I thought we'd try our hand at making some of them. And as a special surprise to Riri, if she came in or if she watched this back later, I felt it might be a good idea to start with Danu of the Tuatha de Dannan. Give her a bit of her own, her own stuff. Target it for her for a bit, because she's been having a hard time, and it'd be nice to, try and cheer her up a little. And I'm just looking, there we go. So, I've got a couple reference photos pulled up on my phone, because while I am familiar with Danu, having some reference art is always good, and as such, you will see me looking down once in a while to reference the photos and make sure that I am keeping it accurate as best I can to the images and art of her throughout the time. Art tends to change a lot in their depiction of her. More modern art shows her with a lot of red hair, but the older art seems to show her with dark brown or black curly hair. So we're going to start with that. And we're going to start trying to bring her to life. It shows her with a cape, so we got a cape. We're going to go through and do the things as best as we can. But to that end, obviously, we are going to get ourselves a blank canvas, as we so often do. And she's also often shown on the thinner side. So, not... But, I think... Because she's got... I think something like that. Because she's got a bit of a... she's the Mother Earth. She's got some to her. And then... Let us see. The face, I think, is pretty good, actually. So let's look into hairs. And let's look into the more curly hairs and the braided and stuff. And we'll see what we have. And we're just going to work on that, We're going to see how well we can do. And yes, I add my custom content back just for this. And I went through all the figuring out what was wrong with it just for this. Because it's also really long hair that she has a lot of the time. Down to her waist or longer, which makes sense because culturally that is, they frequently would. So I'm going to try and keep it on the longer side. See if I can't find a couple accent braids. It's not curly enough. This one's a good contender. Let's look at the brown swatches just in case. Oh, that's cute. Now, while she does in some depictions, no longer broken. I'm missing some things. I had to take some things out just to be on the safe side, but we are technically, no longer broken. Let's see. Gonna look here for a minute. Yeah, sometimes it's not often that she's depicted with green or blue skin, and it's more often blue than green. But there are a few, so I'm a little torn between going and swapping it to a natural human skin, as her most common depiction, or keeping it because it's still The Sims on the more fantasy, but changing the tone of it. You know, the skin tone. We'll have to see. But for right now, let's keep going through the hairs. This is a good possibility. It's nice, it's long, it's curly, it's voluminous. But we'll see. Maybe there's something better. Obviously, I don't know that I'll be going through all the different outfits because it's not the most plausible thing to do. That doesn't, no. Too short. But we're gonna see what we can do. And hopefully, if Riri sees this, it'll cheer her up a bit. I was supposed to remember to tag myself in QBI Gaming, and I totally forgot. Pardon me while I take a break to do that so I don't get with the, hey, I specifically reminded you. Hold on. There we go. And now we continue. Forgetting any I am always forgetting self-promos and shout-outs because I don't self-promo very well. It makes me so nervous to even think about it. It just feels weird promoting myself in like any way. But speaking of shout-outs... There we go. So the surprise is that we are remaking Mother Nature, like I told you before, because I talked to you about this idea, after the various Mother Natures from various cultures. And the surprise that makes this specifically for Riri is that we are starting with Danu of the Tuatha de Dannan of Irish folklore. So I keep looking down because I've got a reference photo pulled up on my phone. Oh, this could be a good color. This has a nice accent braid, which she frequently has, along with the curls, but it's a bit shorter than I would like. Unfortunately, Riri's not in the channel, so I'm just hoping she sees the notification. Because again, she's been having a rough time of it, and I'm hoping to cheer her up a little. I'm really struggling to find a good hair for this. I've got a couple strong contenders that we can go for if we don't find anything better, but I'm really hoping to find better. Because I'm a perfectionist that way. Don't you know? Don't mind me, I'm just being good. What are those braids? Is this meant to be worn with an accessory? I feel like this is one of my historical ones, but what are those braids? I don't... you know what? We're just gonna move on. And we'll figure it out some other time, because today is not the day. Oh, that's clipping into her cheek. No nose. Today is not the day, and I am not the one. Ah! That looks kind of cute, but it does not fit. It does not fit the folklore. Yeah, we're just working our way through representation and cultures. Don't worry, I plan to look up any potential old mythos of Russia in regards to Mother Nature next. And we're gonna hopefully make this a series. And it's just gonna be a thing that we do. One culture at a time. So, you know, I'm going to make it a thing in the server too, have everybody submit their culture's names for their equivalent to Mother Nature or Mother Earth. You know, Danu, Gaia, all them. And we'll just go through and we'll hit them up one by one. Until we can find... Oh, wait, we're back to the weird rings. All of them. Or at least maybe the most modern depiction of her. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Until we get bored of it, maybe. Who knows? But it'll just be like a little bit of like country origin and name of person, and I'll go looking it up and doing all the footwork, and just a little way to explore family roots and backgrounds and everything. Because I mean, anyone, either whether it's, you know, the country you currently live in, or like you're a family that emigrated from one country to another and you're telling me of your family's origin country, or just, yeah. I just figured it'd be a little fun trip around the world through time and history. If it didn't look so weird, this would be great. Oh, that's assuming you're still here to hear me yapping. It wasn't so straight. Then the full version of it might have been good. I've never been quite sure how to get the second half of the dual half ones. I mean, it's curly enough, but not quite what we're looking for. There are a few depictions that have like curls kind of like this, but they're the more rare ones. Floof and chaos always. This could be a good one. I keep forgetting to fix the mouth movement delay on my VTuber. I know how to do it. I've looked it up. I just keep forgetting. This could be a good one, but I don't know. Feels a little... Like I said, it's kind of few and far between. And those that do have hair like this obviously go for the more red. The shocking red. I can't even see the colors on this one. We'll just go through all of them. Hey, we have black. One or two of them are black, but most with the floofy hair go for the red. Like that. Oh. No. For a different sim, not for you. And I will reiterate this as many times as I need. And there will be a post about it in the server. I'm trying to include the community more because I've wanted them to be included and active and participate from the beginning and like be really involved and have a lot of the games and such be collaborative efforts. It just took me a bit to fully figure out how to do that. This could be a good one. It's a little shorter than I would like, but she does wear a cape. Let me actually go grab the cape I got and see how it looks. It's not going to be perfect, obviously. There's limitations in The Sims. But if I can find that cape, then maybe I can... Oh. Excuse me. Maybe I can at least see how they will look with the cape and find the nice middle ground. Because in every depiction, she's wearing a hooded cloak cape thing. It changes in color, it changes in length, it changes whether the hood is up or down, but she's always wearing one. Kitty? What kitty? There's no cat in here. I really would have thought it'd be in here. Is it under hats then, maybe? Speaking of, I absolutely love this headdress, just as a side note. And this one, which is probably honestly the one we're going to give her, because she's also frequently shown with a halo of vines or flowers around her forehead. Just a little circlet. My game screen? Is there a cat on my game screen? I don't see one. I haven't seen the VTube one go by. Hold on. Yeah, there's not the one from on something pink. Oh! Yeah. It's a thing. It's not a huge deal. It's just an override to the default stuff. So they're always covered. It's part of The Sims. It keeps it, terms of service friendly. Which is what we want. But also makes it, slightly special and different. I'm not quite sure. Let's stick with the pink for now. Now, where did that cloak go? Please tell me it's not in here, because if I can't have both, the circlet of flowers and the cloak, I'm gonna be a little upset. Oh! No. Watch me remake the demons. Nah, that's kind of overdone right now. I'm loving certain parts of K-pop Demon Hunters. I haven't been able to watch the full show because it's a Netflix exclusive and I don't have Netflix. But the music is fire, and I've seen 1 or 2 scenes, and arrows straight to the heart. If I had to pick, I relate to so-and-so, I am like a combination of Rumi and Mira. Which sucks. Can I please? That's so cute. Can I please find my cloak? I specifically made sure I had it. Okay, that's cute. But that's not what I'm looking for. Come on. Where are you? It isn't. Could it be in shirts? It'd be a weird spot for it. Oh, yeah, it's under hats. Well, that's unfortunate. Is there at least a hood down version? Because I could have sworn I had a hood down version. It's a good fit for her cloak, too. It's really unfortunate. I should have known. Although it doesn't show her face as well as I would like, so probably for the best. There's gotta be a hood down version. There's no way I would only get hood ups. I mean, it's great for rogues and all, but I've got more than just rogues. Oh, that's cool. I have to remember that. Yeah, okay, well, we'll go back until we get back to her crown. because I'm not scrolling that far. There we go. Well, in that case, the hair is that much more important. This does seem like a pretty good contender, though. I'll give it that. Yeah, like I said, I don't have Netflix either. I just, YouTube, you know? It took over my feed for a couple days because of how well it exploded in popularity. As it should. It was really well done. Come on, I've got to have something. What happened to the, like, super long ones I had? They're here somewhere. I know they are. 2 straight. 40K horror stories in Minecraft. That is a nice combination, though. Oh, I thought I took all my Maxis match out. Oops. It's gotta be... It might be near the bottom. Sometimes it is. If not for the hat, then possibly. But it does, unfortunately, come with the hat. Oh, wait. It's not as curly as I would like, but it's got the braid and it looks like it comes with an accessory that would be kind of similar to her accessories. So much as I don't like how straight it is, I feel like we should add this to the list of possibilities just for that. I should have gotten something to eat before going live. Maybe something to drink. My mistake. At least I stole a sausage off my husband's plate of, like, hot dog sausage things. They were meant for a poor man's feast, but trusting him to get too too hungry to have patience. I was trying to say hangry, but, like, I'm the hangry one. So that's not fair. Oh? Oh, too short. Fuck you. You're really cute and I love you. You're just not what I'm looking for right now. Yeah, you can definitely tell what that's meant for. I was hoping it was more ambiguous. Should have known better. Oh, is this what I've been looking for? It might just be. I think it is. There we go. I think this might be the one we end up with. Because I think that's the one I've been looking for, honestly. Is it perfect? No. But it's The Sims. It's not gonna be perfect. See, this has nice braids, but no curls. Don't worry, I still plan to do the late night story streams. I just haven't started them yet because I'm still getting all the stuff to set them up. Oh no. No, no. No, definitely not. Mm-mm. Story stream, yes. they are in the plans. We're going to do old stories from the public domain. We're going to do stuff off Royal Road. Just the stuff that I know is safe to read. And I'm going to try for female perspectives just because I'm not very good at doing male voices. And I don't want to throw people out of the story. Oh, wait. Could this be even better? Ma'am! Can I just get a plain black off you? Thank you. What about brown? That's not brown. There we go. I mean, it's possible. It's not, again, it's not ideal, but between this and the other one, we've got a couple strong contenders. And now you see why it's a multi-part series and not trying to do all of them in a single setting. You know what? Actually, let's look at this. She almost always has her hair in front of her. With only modern art pieces as exemptions. I forgot I had that. That's cute as fuck. Cute as fuck, boy. Why are all the nice braided ones also straight? Ew. I love wing sims, I do, but every so often you spin them around and you're just like, hair does not behave like that. And it goes from, ooh, super cute to, aw, real quick. This though, this is real cute. And I like that the braid interweaves with the leaves. It's not as long as I would want, but it could work. Let's see it in the, what about in the brown? I just want to make sure I do her justice. I'm glad I entertain and amuse. That is what I am here for. So we're mainly torn between this one. Don't worry, I'll come back. And this one. We don't need another one thrown in. Where did it go? It was one of these, wasn't it? Fuck, I thought I memorized the placement on the scroll wheel. See, there's that one. So it would have been a little higher up. See, I might just go with this one just because I can't find what I did with the other one. Although, this might actually be better anyway. That actually is better, I think. Hey, Letty, how you doing? Is that your favorite emoji? I see you use it a lot. I think we'll go with that one. I'm also going to come up here. Oops, wrong button. I'm glad you think so. Oh, I ran out of... No! I ran out of spots. Hey, Shadow! It won't let me add in any more... Come on, some people have long names. How could you do this to me? There, how's that? Actually, let's take it a step forward, further. There. I'm pretty sure I spelled that right. I'll probably double check it. I love when the Yetis have fun. Yeah, I got that wrong. I mixed up. There we go. Better. She is depicted wearing a bunch of different colors. We'll have to see what I can find. Let's go over to dresses. It's probably gonna... Custom content's probably gonna be my best bet. That is already a pretty good match for most of her outfits. I did not expect to get so lucky so quick. Here, let's actually go ahead. Let's go ahead and adjust the skin tone and face to match the greater majority of her artwork better. Because most often she's depicted with human skin tones. There are one or two where she's kind of bluish. I think that's based off copper statues. So it's actually pretty accurate just to start with. She's usually depicted pretty pale, but sometimes with more of a brownish undertone. That's too far. I think this one was like my favorite, or was it? Because that only goes to there. What about up here? Yeah, I think that's probably the right one. Am I sure about the black? Because a lot of the depictions are actually brown here. So what if... Oh, that's more of a red. I mean, it could be an auburn, I guess. Kind of difficult to be sure. We are making Lady Danu of the Tuatha de Dannan, the Celtic goddess equivalent of Mother Nature, Mother Earth. We are going through... you can see there's multiple Mother Natures here. Well, I guess you can't. They're kind of covered. I didn't expect that. And we're going to go through in a series, and one by one we're going to go through these and make her into the equivalent to Mother Nature, Mother Earth from different cultures from across the world. So we're starting with Danu for Riri. as a bit of a pick me up. But I was actually going to say in my server for everyone to submit um, where they are from, either their country where they live or if their family emigrated, their country of origin, whichever, and tell me about the names and lore and whatnot of their respective versions of Mother Nature, Mother Earth. And then we'd come in here and we'd look them up and we would make them and we'd talk a bit about them. And we'd just go all over the different cultures of all the people, starting in the server and then working our way out until either we go through them all or we get bored. Right? I thought it'd be fun. I don't know too much about Danu. I started to learn because of my namesake being one of her family members. But a lot of the lore around the Celtic mythology is very muddled because it's incredibly old and it is back from mostly the time of oral tellings. And unlike the Vikings, when it came time to translate that into written form, and the Catholic priests came along, and like with the Norsemen, the Catholic priests just Catholicized all their lore. They basically tried to make Loki into Satan and all the rest, and you can really see how as they transcribed the oral tellings into written tellings and gave written language and everything in the form that we know it now. They Catholicized it. When it came time to do the Celtic tellings, well, St. Patrick's Day, the whole thing is getting rid of all the pagans. So rather than Catholicizing the lore that was already there, they just erased it from existence, meaning that what survived is very confusing and muddled. But what I can look it up a bit. What little I do know, I have to look it back up. It's been years, but it is very all over the place because they tried so hard to erase it entirely from existence, which is just one more reason to start there. Let me see if I can get a decent... It does look like she frequently has... more of the plump lips and many of the okay, well, it looks like it's more this shape but on the plumper side in most of the artwork of her and statues and such. Good on you, Yeti. But yeah, so we've got the Dragon's Discord, and I just figured I'd have everybody share where they're from, where their family's from, their Mother Natures of old, and we'd go through and we'd talk about them and we'd make them. And I just thought it'd be fun. Where is this a good one? Oh god, no. It's good in general, it's pretty, but it does not at all fit. So we might stick with this one. Is there? No. Maybe. And like I said, Riri's having a rough go of it, so I thought we might start with Danu. Yeah. What is this? Oh. I hate when it's just like that and I can't see a preview. It's like, what am I clicking on? This could be a good one. I don't want to know why my husband's upset now. I feel like that's a good one. Message above for the hint of mine. Yes. I feel like it's playing a bit into... Because like a lot of popular known lore isn't the truth of the lore. And my family was learning because we discovered we did have Nordic roots. which ties me on both sides because I've got some on my father's side too. They're just very distant. So we were learning about it a bit, but we couldn't be sure. Like, my best guess is maybe Freya, but I feel like that's a little too much because, and yes, I know I'm mispronouncing it, but that's how most people recognize her name, so we'll go over proper pronunciations in her episode. If she turns out to be the correct deity, but I've never been totally confident that that's not more of the same sort of confusions and erasure and mix-ups. So feel free to, like I said, give us the backstory, give us the name, the lore, all of it. Tell us your mythology and your beliefs and all the things. I'm trying really hard to get a feel for her face. Maybe the statues would be better for this one because the statues are pretty similar across their different versions. Pull up those. Okay, so let us see if we can find. It's too soft. She's got a very sharp nose, kind of like that. Then her eyes appear to be kind of on the larger side. Oh, I forgot my columns mod. Oh, I regret my choices. Oh, no. No, no, no. No, no. Maybe. Better. Much better. Let me see if I can... Oh, wait. Because, right, like, the statues are sort of tilting their heads and looking down their noses, so I'm having to make some allotments and adjustments to allow for that in, like, shapes and angles and such. That one could be good. Because I think her eyes seem to have something of a downward cant to them. What? Anyway, yeah, you can... It's also an opportunity to go looking if you want. You're welcome to, obviously. You know, go... Find what you can. Share your findings. Let's make this a collaborative thing. Nope. Sharper. Do I need to change the... Because this it looks like it should be really sharp. Okay, let's check this. She looks like she's got... That could be good. Let's keep looking. Why are none of them looking as sharp as they normally would? A lot of these are very angry eyebrows, but they're not... No, not dying. Yes, go. Do your supermarket sim. We're just looking at eyebrows. But when we've got her more together, I can actually pull up some of her lore since we don't have Riri in here today. Yeah, see, they're all ending up really rounded. It's got very... This one I know is... Yeah, see, look at that. It's... It's trying. Oh, that's evil. Oh no. I hope your PC lives. It's just not letting these eyebrows be sharp. It's starting to get on my nerves. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. No, 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 no. Sweetheart, no. Honey. Oh no. Hi, baby.
Yeah.
I am streaming. I love you. Goof. Did you want something?
Yeah, I wanted you to come lay down for a little bit.
Oh yeah? Cuddles?
Yeah.
I could probably do that here in a few. Well, it's gonna take me a bit.
You are the suck.
I know, I'm sorry.
Friday, do you want to come over to Ely's with me?
I mean, yeah, I gotta drop you off, don't I?
What?
Is that not when you go for your trip?
No.
Oh. What's Friday?
The 30th. What?
Not the date, genius. I love you, but I'm asking you're asking if I want to go to a place on a day.
Yes.
What day are we going to the place? What are we doing?
They invited us over for a party.
Okay. Yeah.
They wanted more normal people to come over because some of his weird friends are going to be there.
We can. Yeah. Mom and I were just discussing. We think we found me a car, so we were discussing when we'd go get the car, so I can take into account for that and wait to leave till after the party. The car's in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Or Philadelphia. I forget which one is a PA for...
PA, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, so I was right the first time. Yeah, awesome.
What car? What's the car?
It is a Ford... Hold on, let me pull it back up so I don't get the name wrong. Ford Country Squire. It had...
What the fuck? Let me see.
It's in amazing condition. He's kept it like new. It's got 2 seats in the front, 3 seats in the back, and then underneath the cargo space is 2 more. I'm pulling it up. Give me a second.
No.
Is 2 more. Can I pull up the listing, please? More options. See details. 2 more seats. He says the only thing, because he's been working on it, it's been listed for like 2 months. I asked him about the AC. He says he thinks it could use with a recharge, but everything else, he's like fixed up and done great. Look at it. There's not even like tears in the seats.
I love this body style, dude. Every car you're looking at.
That's just the body style of that time frame, my love. And square bodies tend to be pretty strong and durable. Besides, while they might not all be pretty, that one is. It's a good car.
Alright, dog. It's your money.
I love you.
Damn.
Judgmental jerk. Over here looking down on every car I like.
I just don't like that body style. So weird.
I love that when I showed it to you previously, because you had said it was ugly and been like, oh yeah, he thinks it's ugly. You've been like, no, it's not that ugly. And then now I'm showing to you again and you're like, absolutely, they're ugly. Make up your mind.
I said I don't like that body style.
Can you close the door?
No.
Why not?
Good.
I can hear your audiobook.
Yeah.
My mic can hear your audiobook.
Yeah.
Can you close the door?
Well, it's an incentive for you to wrap it up.
Baby, it's gonna take me a bit. I haven't been live that long. And I'm trying to do something. I gotta finish it. I gotta do the goal. I'm not gonna do like all 7 of her outfits. I'm just doing the one.
That's not my fault.
It's gonna take time, baby. I love... Okay. Sorry, everybody. Although I think Yeti's the only one in here. I don't think Yeti would mind. I find it interesting that when he can't get cuddles out of me, he gets cuddles out of that one specific dog. He has not denied his cuddles. He will be getting cuddles. I am a very clingy wife. He even pointed out that I'm always begging for cuddles. The only thing keeping me alive is the fact that I've got to finish what I started. Okay? He was not denied. I will be giving him cuddles, just not right this second. Would you guys rather I abandoned you right now? I mean, honestly. If you say so. That's just a normal everyday interaction, if you ask me. Oh, well, I asked for Sharp. I'm not abandoning anyone. I'm the last person to abandon people. I've got abandonment issues. Clingy as fuck. Scared of being alone. It's not a pretty look, honestly. Yeah, you can see how it's forcing them to curve. It's kind of getting on my nerves. See, even... Watch this one's fine. Yep, see? Totally fine. But they're so thick. She's got this rather understandably proud look. Because Danu, from what I do remember of her lore, is like the mother of all for them, much like Gaia for the Greeks. Mother of the deities, mother of the world. If I remember right. I could be mistaken. I will not swear to this lore. You know what? I think we're just going to have to resign ourselves to rounded eyebrows. I don't think there's anything I can do. I'll just go for this because it's at least pretending to try and be sharp. Why are these eyebrows so dark? I might have to move on just because they're too dark. What the hell? Okay, those maybe work. Almost. I understand why most of her hair is brown or black, though, because think about soil, right? The healthy, moist, fertilized soil is an almost black and brown, and normal soil is really brown, and she is the earth embodied, so brown hair, brown undertone to her skin, green clothes. It makes sense. Oh. Steam is, like, entirely down? That's good to know. We were going to do repo again soon. Now, she also has a very sharp and pointed chin in a lot of her art. Oh, no, no. No, 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 no. No, God, no. What is going on? That went horribly. Where's the one chin I had? Oh, did I get rid of them on accident somehow? I'll have to go through and find them again. What about jaw? Oh, there we go. Oh, interesting. Now, can I find... That's kind of getting there. Because she's got like these very high cheekbones, and because again, she's got a very proud face. As she should. Fucking queen. I'm trying really hard here. I hope this is turning out well, because I'm really trying. Oh, that one started to get there. A little too... I'm trying to remember which one it was that I liked. No connection right now, and 2 other people were just asking. Okay. It's a good thing I'm live and Vixie's not then. Vixie's VTube Studio refuses to work if Steam isn't up and running for some reason, but mine does just fine. So hopefully all goes well. Oh no. I think I changed back out her jawline. It helped make her chin pointy, but it also made her cheeks look a lot plumper. Oh, that's a good one. Could actually probably get away with that one. She's a lot sweeter looking. It's really difficult. I'm trying so hard to do her justice. But I mean, she's a literal goddess. It's kind of tricky. Oh my. Oh, that's vibrant. Oh no. I mean, I could turn it down a bit, but that looked a bit much. Oh, wait. Can I just leave it like it is? This is looking like it's getting there. Need face paint real quick, specifically this one. This really helping raise her cheeks, I think. I feel like the cheeks thing is a little too dark. Probably make it more opaque again. Nope, that lower opacity really did it well. Wish I could find that contour I had. Is it under skin details maybe? Because that could go a long way to helping. What's this? Oh, no, go away. No. Mm-mm. It might be, because it's any time, for instance, if she closes her Steam, her VTube Studio closes. Now, my Steam is open right now, but if I close it down, everything's fine. My Sim stays up, my VTube Studio stays up, everything's good. I think part of it is also, I have things installed on my computer itself and showing up on like my home page and my start page. She doesn't add lots of shortcuts for things to her computer because she doesn't like the visual clutter, which I mean, valid. So I think it's possible. I could be mistaken. I could be heavily mistaken. But I've got a theory that's like not on her computer fully, and because she has to turn it on through Steam too, and just turn it off through Steam. And I can at least go down to its little mini thing at the bottom of my screen on the quick access bar and turn it off from there. What's this? I don't know what that did, so I'm taking it off. Miss ma'am, I am struggling. So let's move on. Let's come down and get you your lashes real quick. I feel like these are too long, but at the same time they're very natural seeming, so who knows. There we go, that's a bit better. I think we'll stick with this. I think it looks good. Although... nah, this was better. Be right back? Okay. I have no idea if I'm doing her justice. I really hope I am. I am trying so hard here. Oh, fuck. I also need to change her body type. It's not the right type. Can I find this, please? I would really like to find this. I thought I saw something for a second there, but I did not. It was a lie. Oh, that's pretty. Where did I get that? Do I have anything down here? Technically this could work too. She's frequently portrayed with a V-neck, but this has a few more of the actual elements. Because she wears very fancy, very embellished clothes. She has the gold accents on the embroidery and on her belt. Probably because she's, Queen of the Gods. She'd be incredibly wealthy. She could afford that kind of stuff. She would be deserving of that kind of stuff. It would be her right. Fun fact, because it took more materials, back in the day, the longer your belt was, the more money you had. So a longer belt was a sign of wealth. And then you'd also frequently hang money off your belt. So your belt would become a very, very significant sign of money. Money, money, money. She's got money. Money out the ass. Thank y'all. Thank you. I'll be here all week. I probably won't. That reminds me, I need to text the seller back. Give me half a second. I actually left him on red. Hold on, I actually have a question for my husband real quick. Welcome back. Hello, my love. When is Pensick? When is Pensick? Okay, where is Pensick? Which part? Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna see if that's close to the cellar, and if so, I'm gonna ask you to ask the guys you're carpooling with if they can drive me down there to get the car, and then I'll just drive myself back up, and then I can save Mom the trip to come get me. And that'll give me a time frame to give the seller too that's a little more, you know? Love you. I'll update you how it goes. Bye. I'm Googling something, and then we'll continue. You missed a lot of fun facts. Oh, no, 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 no. I accidentally told Google to search in AI mode. Oh, what a mistake. Never do that. Just checking something real quick. Because life continues on even during streams, whether I like it or not. This is not what I wanted. Alright, anyway, so one of the facts you missed that we learned as part of being part of the Society for Creative Anachronism, also known as the SCA, is back when, because they took more materials to make, the longer your belt was, the wealthier you were. And you'd frequently keep your currency on a string attached to your belt, so your belt just became one massive sign of how wealthy you were. Talk about a funny little tidbit. Someone really poor? No belt for you. This might be the dress we go with. I'm still upset that I couldn't give her the cloak. Could Could have sworn I had a non-hooded cloak option. Excuse me. I am terribly sorry about that. That is so pretty. Like, I'm not going to leave it on her, but that... Oh, well. I mean, at least I guess until you see the pattern, it kind of overwhelms you a little bit. It's very pretty. Like, the cut of it, the flow of the fabric. It's a bit much, but it is pretty. A lot of these are, honestly. Alright, well, back we go. Because clearly we're going with that. She showed in green, she showed in red, a lot of vibrant, dark colors. She's shown in blue because she holds the waters of the world in her hands in like a little cauldron that the rivers flow out of, which I thought was kind of cool and badass. Like the waters of the world just flow from her hands. It's awesome. I think it's part of why she wears the cloak. Cause sometimes a cloak looks like it's made of water, but a lot of times it's depicted as green, so maybe I don't really know what I'm talking about. But that looks like the best I can do for her dress-wise. Let's go down to the shoes. And I'm just going to give her the no feet, because if you watch her walk, right, let's give her... Oh, do I already have the no feet on? I guess the no feet are already on because I don't see them under her skirt. Well, can we find a solution for the cloak problem? Literally any solution. Apparently not. So, this appears to be the best I can do. Here is Danu, Tuatha de Dannan. Mother Earth of Celtic lore. Whether it's Irish specifically, I could be mistaken, but... Wait, hold on. I forgot her eyes. I forgot to address her eyes. Oh no. Hold on. I got her shape, but I forgot to check the colors. We might not be done yet. Oh, so often her eyes are closed. Ma'am, can you give me just one? Just one. Blue. Okay. Blue. Her eyes are supposed to be blue. Let us fix these greens. Actually, let's also change that hat out for a different color. Let's go for... Why is the blue gem not one of the green options? I was going to go for like a blue in the gem there, but apparently I cannot. Let's go over to your eyes. And as pretty as you are, you have blue eyes. There. Now we have Danu. And because we have Danu, that means that we are done for now. I love that she's right dead center. I really do. Surrounded by all the others that have yet to be. That was not something I knew would happen. All right, that is now also saved to my gallery. That is saved to my gallery, which is how you save Create a Sim things, because it's kind of difficult to do that when you're not in game yet. Usually it saves when you enter the world, but we're not doing that, or at least not yet. We've got a few more to make. You can have up to 8 Sims in a household, so for household 1, we can do at least 8 versions. It can be your country of origin. It can be your family's country of origin. If there is no one who has already shared a being of a specific mythos yet, and they are your favorite, and you love them, and you're fascinated by them, go ahead and share that. I'm trying to get to know everyone a bit better, learn a bit more about everything, and this happens to be something I've always been quite interested in. So I definitely look forward to seeing everybody's submissions and picking the next one. I think we'll do this every Tuesday, since I apparently agreed to do Sim streams every Tuesday. And that way we have different Sims things we do in different streams. You know, one will be a cast or a build, and another will be a playthrough, and maybe one at some other point, if we run out of casts and builds, are stories. But a lot of times it's probably going to be the cast or the build for the story we're doing on a different day. We'll see. But for now we're going through all the Mother Natures, because why not, right? We love learning new things, meeting new friends, respecting the ancestors, all the fun stuff. You're welcome for the stream, Yeti. I'm got to find someone to raid before we go anywhere. So let me do that real quick, and then we'll worry about signing off. I'm gonna raid out. Let me see if I can find someone. What about following? How about anyone we're following? How about new friends? Ooh, she's too big. Let's because I want to find someone smaller. I am taking suggestions because I'm not seeing anyone particularly grand. Oh, that looks like a lot of fun. I wonder what they're getting up to. Kind of want to check them out. Gonna go sneak into my DMs again? You are totally welcome to do that always. You know that. Even if it's not official within Twitch at the moment, you are still my mod, and my mods are allowed to DM me. Always. Going to watch out, see if you're DM. Luna the Gamer Cat. Let me copy that and take it over to the raid screen. Raid channel. Search. Luna the Gamer Cat. Splitgate 2. Alright, we are officially raiding out. So with that, it's time to sign off. And as always, fly safe, fly sober, and have fun. I look forward to seeing everyone again next time. I gotta really work on my timing. Bye-bye!